In this video, I bring you one very interesting indicator to spot when USDT and FDUSD is issued, injected into the cryptocurrency market to spot trend changes or trend continuation or pumps or dumps in the market. Also, this indicator comes along another features, very useful features that I'm going to describe in this video. First of all, I need to tell you that this indicator is created by Daniel Musani. He is the developer of the indicator, and you should DM him to get this indicator. This guy, Daniel Musani, is a stablecoin analyst and does a very good job describing the USDT and USDC, let's say, part into the market, what they do and how they do it, to understand better the issuance and the injection of liquidity into the market and how it affects into the price. So let's dive into all the functionalities of this indicator. The first and most important functionality for me is the USDT and FDUSD signal that describes or spots inside of the chart the points where USDT is issued or injected into the market. This means that when a lot of USDT is not minted but issued, let's say effectively injected into the market, this indicator prints a signal in the chart. So you can see also the millions that were injected into the market, and as you can see, when a lot of USDT is injected into the market, then it often leads to a pump or also to a dump, because many times when they inject USDT or FDUSD into the market, they are loading shorts and then the price reverses to the opposite side. The settings that you should have to see this functionality comes by default. You should have the auto normal setting enabled. You can also enable the alerts for USDT, so TradingView will give you an alert every time that a issuance of USDT is pumped into the market. And also you can do the same for FDUSD. You have to enable the auto normal option, and here the default values are 90 and 90. Here in USDT are 10 and 15. And also you can enable the alerts for TradingView to give you an alert every time that FDUSD is being issued into the market. The next feature that this indicator gives us is the DXY call in the daily time frame. So if we activate this feature and we switch to the daily time frame, we can see that it gives us, based on the DXY trend changes, a long and short signal to open our position. So as you can see here, these yellow dots are the DXY signal that we have just activated. And as you can see, oftentimes it coincides with trend reversals. So when you see here a DXY signal in the upper part of the price, in the upper part of the candles of the price, this usually signals a trend change into the short side. And when you see the yellow dot below the price, it oftentimes signals a pump into the price, a trend change into the long side of the price. Another function that this indicator gives us is the BKX call. The BKX call, basically what it does is analyzes the inflows and outflows of the banking system, of the TradeFi system, and with this information that this indicator gathers, it prints long and short signals. As you can see, we can see this green triangle and these red triangles, and the indicator prints obviously a green triangle when it's a long or buying signal, and a red triangle for the short signal or the selling signal in spot. Obviously, this indicator is not perfect, such as all other indicators in the world, because oftentimes it gives false signals, but you can see that many times, mostly on the long signals, is pretty accurate. So you can see here, for example, here, these are very good calls on the BKX functionality of this indicator. The next function that this indicator does very well is the stablecoin dominance signals. For activating it, you need to enable these two options. You can also use the alerts, but I will not use the alerts. I only want the signals into the chart. As you can see here, this green tags and red tags gives you the signals, and this is what it does. And when the indicator spot a trend change in the USDT dominance plus USDC dominance plus DAI dominance, let's say all the stablecoin dominance, for example, when it plots a green tag, we are getting a long signal, and when it plots a red tag, we are getting a short signal. As I said before, with the BKX indicator, this indicator does it very well in the long side signals, obviously also in the short side signals, but I see that the most effectiveness is in the long side signals. But it also works very well in the short side, because as you can see, for example, in this signal here, for a short trade, it was pretty accurate, okay? Also here, we have two short signals, also here, okay? So you can take many trades on the short side or on the long side based on the signals that this indicator gives you. And last but not least, we have the last functionality of this indicator, that is the liquidity string by LuxAlgo. Basically, this part of the indicator, what it does is gives you these lines when it signals the swing points of reversal of the liquidity. When the price goes here, cleans the liquidity and then reverses, it prints a line that is a swing point. As you can see, when the line is mitigated, it prints the dotted line and also displays the volume that was transacted inside of this candle, okay, of this swing point. So as you can see here, we have liquidity here, and then the price is taking this liquidity, again the price is reversing, generating another swing point, then trying to grab again the liquidity, and then reversing again, generating another swing point. So as you can see, this indicator is giving you all the swing points of liquidity in the chart, okay? It's very useful in the 4-hour chart, in the daily time frame also. You can see the main areas where the liquidity is sitting, okay, as you can see here, okay, is pretty accurate, okay. So you can, these are high demand or supply areas in the chart where the people is interested to buy or to sell the asset, and oftentimes these high interest area are being revisited or retested by the price, okay. So basically, this functionality, you can enable it here, clicking here, and also clicking here, the swing high and the swing low. So to wrap up the video, the settings that I prefer to use for myself are the stablecoin dominance long signal, the stablecoin dominance short signal, the DXY call and the BKX call. I prefer to leave it deactivated, okay? But this is my personal preference. And also I love to use the enable liquidity string by LuxAlgo, okay? Because this gives me an insight where the liquidity is sitting into the chart, okay? But the main functionality of this indicator and the most powerful functionality of this indicator is detecting where the USDT and the FDUSD is being injected or issued into the market, okay? Because this gives us a very good idea on where the USDT is being injected into the market, and then, as you can see here, an injection of 1,000 million of USDT then leads to a pump, 5,000 million of USDT, pump, 2,000 million of USDT, pump, again, 1,000 million, a pump, okay? So this is pretty powerful indicator to, let's say, track into a fundamental level, because this is a technical indicator, but it's gathering data from a fundamental perspective, because we are analyzing the issuance into the market of stablecoins. So this is giving you an insight of what is already happening into the market, into the plummery of the market. So we can see where the stablecoins are being injected into the market, and we can anticipate the moves of the market. So as I said before, this indicator is created by Daniel Musani. I encourage you to follow him on Twitter, because he provides very good insights about stablecoins and market analysis. So I encourage you to follow him. And also, if you want to get this indicator, you should DM Daniel Musani. When you DM Daniel Musani for getting this indicator, he will give you all the information that you need to know to get the indicator and put it into your TradingView account. So as I always said, thank you for your time, and we see you on the next video.